Hi, Tanisha. Where'd you get these?
What?
Where'd you get these?
Big lots. You go big lots and then stuff, huh? You go big lots.
Where'd you get these?
You go big lots. No. They're not. Big stuff. These are $50.
Where'd you get those?
I got you $15. Like a flea market for $25.
25?
Somehow you can go big lots for $20. Those things aren't even allowed though.
I got mine out.
That's $60. Half off this time. You got half off.
What's up? That's cute. Hey, Daichi. What's up?
Economics. So it is.
Yeah.
Do you have the charger? Do you have the charger, right?
Yeah.
I forget the charger.
What kind of charger?
No, I'm charging.
What kind is yours?
They're just $100. They're zip.
You still didn't show me.
Why the cord isn't big or long, so they go right next to you. Like sound right.
This is like actually kind of hard.
What do you call it?
Then you turn them in and give them another pair for free. Not that you know $100 for some package that don't even work for you. You get a pair of them. I'm gonna last you fall. You're gonna really use your hand.
Hella hard, yeah.
It's your hand over there.
I'm not gonna fall, okay? You are.
Okay.
Say that now, and next thing you know, you get your big ass head in that fucking thing.
I think they're saying
But we can probably land on helicopter your forehead.
They're saying they're not saying you will fall, they're saying you might
I
fall.
have the same one, they're not black and pink and white.
Okay.
Yeah, this came out, they're new. These are new, I have a different kind, these ones are
Something like that.
Mr. Hall.
You guys ready for your midterm?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, really?
Yep.
You're ready?
Let's show Michael.
Yes.
Came over here to get your water.
Thank you. I didn't say you have to, I just said I need to know that you're there. Okay. That's all. You got you now. Boys and girls, oh, I gotta take roll first. You guys are good until I take roll.
You got water?
Do I have water?
Yeah.
I do not have water. You need to get yourself some water. Get yourself some water.
Dang it, you want this?
Cool.
It was a full pencil.
Maybe it was hungry. What?
Really? All the jokes I have taught Elizabeth and Dad. Gotta laugh.
Yeah, you're pretty funny.
Hey, thank you. You know what? I like you today. Alright, let's take a roll here. Anybody see Nico?
He's right there.
Right there.
Joking. Hey, you guys remember Joel, Fayumu, and Morgan?
Yeah.
I had dinner with them.
So let's go.
Well, not every. It was cool. And they said, "All right, Wallace. Now that we're graduating, you got to tell us, like, confess to everything we think." And they started listing off all these things that they think I did, and I said, "I ain't saying that. You guys can deal with the mystery that is Wallace." That
I miss
she-
Fayumu, he was so cool.
He's cool. He's still cool.
He's so nice.
Although every story he tells, he's beating someone up, and I'm like, dude, you gotta figure out another story.
Oh yeah, don't freaking give my ceramics teacher my notes.
Oh, what?
But you freaking bringing my shit.
No, they're not being brought to you.
They were.
Right.
Yeah.
They're brought to you.
Leave my stuff here.
No.
Why?
Don't leave your notes here. I said you can leave your book is supposed to be left, because I see stuff laying around. By the way, those weren't your notes. That was your homework that I had brought.
Yeah, and then you brought in my notes.
Well, I might have done that.
Yeah. So now my notes are in my favorite classroom.
Why?
Because you gave them to me.
Right, because I want you to put them in
Because
your
I left them there.
backpack so you can study at home. What'd you have for dinner last night?
Tacos.
What kind of tacos?
Homemade.
Did you say I've been sweating?
No, who even studying?
Oh, who even? I thought you said you've been sweating. How do you know? Homemade tacos, what kind? I'm sorry, were they beef, chicken, what?
Beef.
Beef?
Yes.
Alright, let's just say it like that. Thank you. Oh, well, what were the trimmings? Lettuce, tomato, the usual, sour cream, cheese.
Avocado and cheese.
Okay. Ground beef. Salsa,
Sure.
red or green?
Red. Homemade. My mom's home.
Did you guys ever try my recipe?
No.
Have you guys ever tried my recipe?
I can go to mom to make it like.
You know what? If she has a good thing going, there's like certain recipes I get. I get friends of mine find out that I bake bread. I haven't baked bread in a while, but I do bake bread. And they'll find out, oh, you should do this. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I like the way I bake bread. I don't want to change it. I really like it. Yeah. Go to hell.
But like her salsa is a little too chunky. Like I like just like a
You need to spend more time with the
less
blender.
chunky, yeah,
Right.
less chunky.
There's Chris, who hates my bladder. Devin, what'd you have for dinner last night?
I have only goat beef.
Homemade grilled cheese sandwich. Okay?
Is Ryan okay? He was crying.
Seems fine to me.
Look at his eyes. Look at these. They're like watery.
We're like comfortably close. Devin, homemade grilled cheese sandwiches. Right? Samantha?
Steak, pasta.
Okay, now Ryan, what'd you have for dinner last night? Chicken nuggets with ketchup. Hey Ryan? Time to take the, hey, you ready to take a test?
Well, make sure, Brian, make sure you write what your choice is, if it's A, B, C, or D, in the little line. So, make sure, because Dawn is a borrower, can't tell which one you text sometimes.
Laura's test. Laura does test. Laura.
She writes it for, I wonder. Maybe you get some shamans for the large school.
Yeah.
Maybe last year.
I'll write it in, after you're done, then I'll write it clear.
Let's see what it looks like.
Yeah.
We'll let him finish the whole thing.
Try
See how
to-
it looks like.
Write
Okay.
it clear.
Samantha, did you say what you had?
Yeah.
What?
Steak, pasta.
Steak tacos. Sorry, I didn't hear you at the same time. Andrew? Tamales and what? Popcorn.
Egg popcorn.
Egg popcorn, I remember that. Ty.
What? Jesus, something's wrong.
You're just figuring this out now?
It took you that
It just-
long?
What'd you have for dinner last night? Ty. Dinner last night?
Chicken pasta.
Chicken pasta.
Even the-
White sauce?
Yeah.
It's probably chicken Alfredo.
Oh my God.
You don't like Alfredo? Okay. Omar, would you like to say what you had for dinner last night?
I had Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, what did you have for Chick-fil-A?
A regular Chick-fil-A sandwich with waffle fries.
Did you put the waffle fries in the sandwich?
No, I never tried that.
That's the way I eat it.
I know.
I would do it with coleslaw and waffle fries.
Coastal salad is good. No potato salad is really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks.
You're welcome.
Ernesto, what did you have for last night?
Food.
Ernesto, help me out. What specifically did you have?
I had fajitas.
Yeah, fajitas.
No, I had fajitas.
What kind of
I'm
fajitas?
not white. I
Stop.
said fajitas.
Stop it.
Just, I don't know
Stop
why I'm
it.
saying it.
Oh my God.
Okay, fajitas, what kind of fajitas did you have?
Sweet beans. They're kind of solid.
What?
They're not like,
I was saying fajitas.
they're not like, I thought that was solid. Well, Chris, is my turn to talk?
Well, you know what, different subject.
Yeah, I was talking to her. Listen,
And what
just so
the
you
hell
guys
am I
know, let me make this clear. Adult conversations always in a classroom override yours.
I'm an adult.
So you
Make
can
me-
you can get frustrated, but keep it to yourself. We don't want to hear
No,
it.
I'm open-minded, so I have to say something.
You're open-minded.
Yeah, alright, there, you know how to say,
Now that's open-mouthed, not open-minded.
yeah, that's it.
Okay. Go ahead, what were you saying? You don't even remember, you don't even know what you were saying.
Because
You're
you're
just
interrupting
saying.
me. I have to eat it. You know how these things you put it like in a round of tortilla? I wouldn't like that.
Okay,
It's just like,
not everybody eats it like
I
that.
know, I'm telling you, that's what you said. That I have to eat. That, you assume I ate it like that.
No, I didn't.
If you, in the morning, you did.
No, why did I do that? Because I wanted to say, I wanted an opportunity to say tortilla, quesadilla, and jalapeno.
Why quesadilla and then why jalapeno? I mean, first of all, nobody was on that subject.
No, because, well, why fajita?
Because that's what I ate.
But for me,
What?
for me, it was all about mispronouncing the word. So I was looking for an opportunity to mispronounce other words. I need help, really? You just figuring this out?
No.
Hey, Nicole?
I wasn't even finished.
Oh, I thought you were done.
Well, no, because you keep interrupting me. Keep talking over me.
Okay.
And now I'm done.
No.
Nicole,
Here.
homemade nachos? Did you make them?
No,
Will you tell us what was in there?
Murat just had the chips and cheese.
Just the chips and cheese?
Anyone
The
else
melty
have?
cheese?
Huh?
The melty cheese like that?
Why don't you skip one if you
Okay.
don't know it?
And anything else?
Look through it. I
No
don't
salsa?
know if you can. Then I'll go
But I
back
don't
and do
eat
it.
that kind of stuff.
You don't like salsa? Well, you can get mild salsa.
Who doesn't know what?
Huh?
It's hard to
We just said they don't like it.
Laura doesn't test. Well, Laura tests.
Are you finished?
Yeah.
Okay. Libby, are you done trying to
Yes.
make her feel self-conscious about not liking salsa? Okay. Nico?
Steak.
Oh, you're looking at me like it's a
Wait, you
throwdown.
say he had a skateboard?
You said steak, but with a lot of attitude. Steak. I had steak, Pilgrim. Okay. Nice. Ribeye?
You only had a steak?
Your dad made it.
Alright. Mr. Jack.
Anything with the steak salad?
What?
Potatoes, anything like that? 1 second. Okay. Yes.
Are you still mad at your stepdad?
Am I mad at his stepdad?
Yeah.
I can't stay mad. Hello, sir. I can't stay mad at his stepdad. I love his stepdad, yeah. Ryan? Good luck, Ryan.
That's what I had to go back.
We'll let our new homeowner enjoy the Ryan ride.
What's his name?
Well, yeah, I think he's a son for the day. Hey, Ryan, remember what I said about running up to people? You don't want to do that, dude. Yeah. Especially out on the streets. Would not end well. Hey,
You
you,
gotta learn somehow.
get off of my cloud. What did you have for dinner last night? Who is that? You guys name him. One student in here named the song I just sung. I will pour this coffee over Omar's head.
If we do what?
Can you name the song? The band. Right now. Go.
Wait, what
Who's
song?
the band?
Wait, what's
What?
Hey, you, get off of my cloud.
I'm sure she had.
Well, you can't look it up. No, you guys obviously don't know. Never mind.
That's
Very
not-
good.
I thought it might have been.
That's good. He was right. The Rolling Stones.
The Rolling Stones.
You thought it might, obviously somewhere in your past you've heard that song.
What happened with Port Coffee?
Really, I'm gonna pour coffee over this, over that beautiful nest of brown locks, curly brown locks. But I just want to run my fingers.
Stop!
What did you have for dinner last night?
I didn't have anything.
You what?
I didn't have anything.
You didn't have anything? Okay. Chris?
Fat.
I
I think
had,
that's the first I've ever heard Chris say fat.
I've heard you say fast before.
Like,
I had pizza, thin crust, baked well, tomato, garlic, and red onion. And the 3 former students that I was eating with were tripping out about my pizza. They're like, "You gonna eat that without any meat?" I said, "Yeah." Wow, Feige was, who does that? A lot of people. But I didn't offer them any because I ordered a small, and I was shocked at how small it was. Damn, I would have ordered a medium. And I asked the guy, I said, "Is this personal or small?" He goes, "No, this is small." And then Morgan said, "You have small when it's only 4 slices." And I thought, dang. I mean, I ate that small, and I forgot to mention this. I had to go get a burrito afterwards. Now, here's the thing too, though. I had just worked out really hard, so I was really
So
hungry.
then you wanted to gain all that back?
And I needed protein. So I got
But then
a number
you don't
20
need meat
burrito.
though, so you need.
Well, hold on. What's in the number 20?
beans, rice.
No. I didn't get the veggie. I got the egg. It's egg, salsa, and cheese. I get the number 20 easy on the cheese. And then I went home and I chopped up tomato, cucumber, and serrano peppers, and I added that to my burrito. So I get a little roughage, but I think I need to cut back on the roughage. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Don't be drunk.
I think you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't look Econ, they make this stuff properly.
Yeah. You don't know what I'm saying, you will know soon enough. My fine feathered friend, all of you.
I just want like this too.
Okay. Hey, so take out your notes, Ryan?
Mr. Wall,
Yes?
so these are very, very legible, but not, mostly not correct. So
I'm fine with that.
Because they're, I mean, I can read them.
Yeah, if you think, if you want to take the time.
I tried, it doesn't want to.
No, that's fine, and we can, hey, Ryan, what maybe we can do is pick like a 4th period or, some 6th period, doesn't have to happen tomorrow, it can happen Monday. And if you wanna do that, or we can turn it in now and say, you took it, here we go.
I would go over it with
Okay, well, it's not what bothers today, because if it ain't gonna happen, it ain't gonna happen.
I'll just email Mr. Barlow.
Okay. Yeah, ask him how long, maybe we can do it next week. You know, maybe we can do it during the second, I'm sure Jackson wouldn't have a problem, because the class is so small during the second.
Okay, then maybe.
I can give them a writing assignment, so we're not talking.
That's probably a better time for me. Yeah. Maybe we can do that tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good, hey Ryan?
Yeah.
I'm gonna prepare you now tomorrow during second period, instead of going Mrs. Jackson's, I'm gonna have you stay here, so Chris can read you the test, okay?
Go over it.
That's tomorrow.
Okay. All right, sounds good.
Here, let's review, take out your notes. Midterm review.
Ryan, you got some of them right away.
What are we gonna do for the midterm?
So
We'll probably take it next week. Libby, take out your notes.
It'll be a big deal.
Tight, take out your notes.
Sorry, I can't. Because
Oh, go get them. You need your notes. Oh, but you know what? I had Chris make a lot of them.
Oh, you have to bring me into it.
Wait,
I could
wait,
do
wait,
it.
hold on.
It's
sounds like Santa Claus.
That wasn't the
I
effect.
mean, she made
That's Santa Claus.
she made extras. Can I get one?
Seriously?
Yeah, did I stutter?
Hey, do you need one? Did you leave your notes at home? That is a composition book.
It's in here, I told you.
Wow. Everyone got their notes out?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where's your notes?
Right here.
I need review music. You guys have got, I'll take a request today. Anybody got a request?
Elevator music.
For review
Tupac.
music?
I
Yeah,
mean, Snoop Dogg.
Yes,
Snoop Dogg.
Tupac.
Or Tupac, yeah, one of those two.
All right. I will play, just for today, for you guys, I will play Tupac.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Well, they're not gonna be listening to you.
That is not.
This album was produced posthumously.
The heck am I listening to?
Tupac.
Nothing.
Tupac, this is his album, Songs for Walmart.
Bro, Walmart. Is that like elevator music?
What?
This is like
Elevator music.
This is what like old people listen to when they're like sitting
Tupac,
down.
if he was alive today, would be very old. He made this
He's
album, he
57
cut this
today.
album back before he died. He said, I want to leave a legacy to the world, yo. I'm gonna make this album. I'm gonna make this album. This goes out to all my homies. He made this album. Now, today we get to enjoy it. It's Tupac's greatest hits.
This isn't you freaking liar.
He can start that.
Write this down so I can tell myself.
It's called Tupac. This song is called Riding the Buffalo.
What?
He wrote this in honor of the Native Americans, all my oppressed
He does not.
brothers from another
We
mother.
talking about my people.
There you go. Scarcity.
Jesus.
Jesus? That's the next song. Scarcity. What is scarcity? I can play you that album too. It sounds a lot like this one.
Oh my god.
Jesus is out. Repent, all ye Walmart shoppers.
I think you broke
Yeah, right? Oh, you know what happened.
I think you broke her.
Scarcity. What is scarcity? Sanity is scarce in this class.
Yes.
What is scarcity? A lack of sufficient supply. So give me an example of scarcity. Okay, I have a question for you guys. If scarcity were to occur right now concerning a natural resource like oil, what could happen to the price of gas, Devin? Would it go up or down? Very good. When there's a scarcity in supply, typically prices will increase. Why, Andrew? Why do businesses open? Why does someone open a restaurant?
What are you cool?
No. They don't open a restaurant to feed people. Well, I mean, they're gonna feed people. That's literally what they do.
Alright, so like if I
But
look
they
at a
feed
restaurant-
people in exchange of what? What's that? Money, and we're gonna call it profit. Okay? So when there's less of something, you have to demand higher prices in order to meet your profit margin. Whereas if you have a lot of things and a lot of people are buying them, you can sell them for the song. This is that song I told you, Jesus.
Yes.
Chris is dying over here.
I wanna cry.
What are you smoking? Dang.
Let Mr. Wallace get some of that.
Right? That's what they did. Joel is, come on, Wallace. Come on. Just tell me. I know you smoke pot. Why is it so important to you guys? What you know.
You know why, Mr. Wallace?
The adult
Because they
world.
want the truth.
Because Mr. Wallace, you know how You would always say, oh, so you guys need graduate and stuff like that.
Handing out Bibles, my ass.
Yeah, but they're really not Bible.
I don't think you should say the word Bible.
I just,
I
you
don't
know
think
what,
that's
I
very
just did.
polite.
He's religious all of a sudden.
Can we continue with our econ review?
No.
Kevin?
But Mr. Wallace,
You know what, alright,
But
guys, I'm
Mr.
sick of that, Kevin, you got a detention.
Mr. Wallace,
Yeah,
but you just said Bible and ass at the same time.
I did.
Yeah.
But I said it in the context of questioning whether we should say it.
Because he's the molder of mind. You can
Right.
do that.
All of a sudden, huh? All of a sudden. Stop! Chris, look at it.
Please stop.
Chris, look at it.
You know what I did? Joe was looking at me and I went, oh man. Someone, I won't mention any names, told me they go, one of the people, won't mention any names, said, do you know how many times I came to class? And I looked at one of the other people, and they looked at me and they rolled their eyes, looked at the person, and they go, you don't think he knew?
Yeah.
And I was like, really? Like every time I looked at you and you went,
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
How do you know what he's talking
But
about?
you just don't call them out for it.
Yeah, I
I
did.
call the people out for it all the time. All the time, right?
I stopped messing with you because all that stuff sophomore year.
What's that?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Opportunity cost. Give me an example of opportunity cost. Somebody. Anybody. Throw it out there. Come on. Thank you, Ernesto, for volunteering. What's an opportunity cost? What's a scenario that addresses an opportunity cost? Man, this song is too happy. I need to bring it down a couple notches, you know what I mean? That roof is getting raised right now. Y'all know what I mean. Oh, no. Wow. What the hell is wrong with you?
Stop.
You guys stoned?
Stop it.
Is this side of the room stoned?
I think you are, Mr. Wallace.
How am I stoned? I'm reviewing.
Well, something you found.
Hold on. Oh, yeah. You got any water? Alright, opportunity cost. Give me a scenario that addresses an opportunity cost. So if you guys understand the concept, you should be able to come up with a scenario. So when would you decide to give up money? For what kind of opportunity? For college. So what would you give up in order to attend college?
Money, don't come in here.
No, well, not really money.
Don't come in here.
Everyone, be cool, be cool.
Don't.
Well, it's getting weird.
It's Wallace. Oh,
Teacher right
Oh,
there.
right there. This is from, and this is about, oh, okay, cool, I know. Thank you very much, y'all.
Get out of here.
How come we don't have an handshake? Don't you think he has great hair? I love Omar.
Yeah.
That hair is, dude, I'm gonna shave your head and make a wig and put it on my head.
Mr. Wallace.
Yes, you are. Oh, wait a minute, are you a hologram? Oh. The smiley said what?
I asked if you come here,
You're reading too fast? Why?
That's the whole point.
You're reading too fast. Slow it
Oh
down.
my god.
You want to practice reading together?
Are you from Mr. Loveway?
No.
Ernesto?
No.
Ernesto.
I just hope I don't remember any of these things that you've done at the staff meeting today.
Get out of here.
Okay. So you go to college, and by going to college, you give up what income opportunity? Or what income opportunity can be affected by you going to college? It doesn't mean you have to give it up. But what income opportunity? Where do you get income from?
Your job.
Yeah, that's where most people get their income from, their jobs, okay?
Where else would you get it from?
Where else can you get it? Where else can you get income from? What else can will the government tax you on? Yes.
Food stamps and tax change.
So, Social Security, you get anything that comes to you, okay, gets taxed. I mean, most anything. There are some things that aren't taxed. There are some things that are exempt. But most of the sources of income, here's another one. If you inherit, is it over $5,000? Does that change? Is it still $5,000?
Living.
Yeah, it's.
Is it 5 or 10? I can't
I'll
remember.
look it up, I mean.
Anyway, hello.
Hi.
Inheritance. Inheritances can be. What was your question again? What? Okay, income. No, your question was, because I thought we were talking about taxes, but we're talking about income. So income comes from any money that you guys get. Listen, if you guys win the lotto and you win $1 million, that's considered income. Because you're not going to get $1 million. You guys know that, right? You're going to get taxed heavily. I'll give you an example. When Coach Strotter, he played for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Okay? Every city they played in. So the NFL, when you get fined, you miss a game, they take your paychecks over the course of the year, and you get paid for every game you play in. So if I'm making $1 million, that's $1 million divided by 16. Okay? Because there's 16 games. And so I'm going to get 16 paychecks, and it's going to amount to $1 million. Well, every city that he plays in that's not in Tampa, so let's say my paycheck is $20,000 per paycheck. Let's say I make 1.6 million, right? Okay, $20,000. I'm really bad at that. 200,000 per paycheck. He is taxed. Listen, right? Did you just say I'm Asian? That's shameful. You're right. I am. My family reminds me of that. Like, what is wrong with you? You're supposed to be good at math, and they go, "Oh, that's right. You're half Scottish." Oh. Every city he plays in, he gets taxed based on that state. So he says, like, he jokingly says, "Man, so we don't want to get taxed coming to California, right? Because they have really high taxes." So anyway, but that's considered income. All kinds of things. Any money that you get, guys, is an income. Resources, what are the 4? Go. It should be automatic.
Land, capital, input, and entrepreneur.
Land, capital, input. You can't even read your own dang handwriting.
I can read my freaking hand.
And entrepreneurs. Okay? Entrepreneurs. You mean, what does land mean?
Like environment.
No, don't say environment. What are we talking about?
Natural resources.
Natural resources. What is input? It doesn't say on here, it just says input. What is input? Guys, excuse me. What is input? It's not the natural resources that provide you with your goods that you're trying to produce. Guys, the 4 resources all have to do with production. You need these in order to produce and contribute to the market or the economy, okay? So you need land. And what we mean by land are the blessings of natural resources. For example, if you're a baker, you're going to need wheat. Wheat is the natural resource. It's processed and turned into what, Devin? It's turned into flour. Flour is the input. So you take that wheat, you grind it up, it's turned into flour. I'm not going to buy a bunch of freaking dried stalks of grass. That's basically what wheat is. I'm going to buy the flour that's produced by the wheat. So as a baker, I don't go to the farmer and ask for wheat, right? I go to a manufacturing plant to get wheat. The manufacturing plant probably gets it from a farmer. Got it? The input is then my flour, and I put that in my physical capital, which would be represented by what? You know? Again, working with the baking analogy. Hello guys, physical capital. So I take my input, the wheat, which was processed from my land, my natural resource, it's become flour, and I'm gonna put it into my physical capital to produce bread. What's the physical capital? The machinery, the oven, the mixing bowl, etc. Okay? And then who comes up, Ernesto, with the vision? Hey, I'm gonna bake bread that's shaped like people's heads, famous people's heads. I'm gonna have a George Washington cake. I'm going to, right? Does that sound like a good idea?
It sounds hard.
How about baking cakes? How about, you know what's really popular now, guys? Have you guys ever eaten cake pops? Think of the person who invented that, who has, you know, I don't know if somebody has the rights to that, but I bet that person's making a lot of money, came up with the cake pop. What resource came up with the cake pop? Was that input, Libby? Was that land? Was that an entrepreneur? Which is the person with the what? With the business ideas. I use the word vision. The business vision. With the business whatever. No, I'm sorry. With the business whatever. You guys are so mean to me. Like,
You don't have to freaking correct me.
He's an
I
English
wasn't
teacher.
there. Hold on. No. Okay, listen. I didn't say it like
You said it
that.
high right there.
No, I didn't.
That's exactly
I-
how you sound.
listen.
So that's what I said.
I said, no, I did not. I said vision because that's how you guys wrote it when you guys took your notes. So I didn't want to contradict your notes. But you are right. I acknowledge that you
What if
were
I'm not trying
right.
to follow my notes?
Then I don't want to confuse someone else who said, wait a minute, it doesn't say business ideas, it says business vision. Vision and ideas are the
Oh
same
my
thing.
God.
Sometimes I go home after class
And you cry.
and I curl up into a little ball and suck my thumb
Why?
Why?
and I rock back and forth.
Why?
Why?
I gotta move.
What?
It's too hot in here
Because I
now.
bully you.
Oh my God.
It is not hot in
You
here.
guys, it's like, I feel like I'm freaking Goldilocks. Okay, in this class.
Why are you gonna do that? Chris.
It's not cold at all.
Well, we got
Put your hands up.
It's way too hot.
Enjoy it while it's
That's
laughing.
why.
Hello, excuse me. Next thing, so we got goods. Oh, what is a good? Devin, what is a good?
I'm trying to go home.
Dude, we got through the morning yet. What's a good? The physical items that are produced for market. Yes?
Last night, did your power go up? We all were stuck leaving.
Let me tell you something about old Wallace.
No.
Never it goes out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You know what I'm
Can
saying?
you stop?
What? I don't know.
That's how we're on.
I wasn't home if it did. No, it must not have because when I got home, my clocks weren't.
But certain areas will go out.
I saw, hey, we were sitting there eating at a round table. We're at the one at Walnut and Marconi.
Yeah.
So the, windows face
Yeah.
east. And the storm, was
Yeah.
west east. And it was an incredible light show. We were watching it. I think it's more incredible for some of the people I was eating with.
I heard two loud, like bangs last night. Was those Transformers?
No, it's thunder. It's thunder.
No.
No, like it wasn't like it.
I think it sounded like Transformers like blowing up.
Yeah.
So that's probably
Shotgun.
what we're hearing.
Maybe there was somebody sitting outside your window going, bang!
No.
Bang!
Wait, no. Because lately, at nighttime, I hear M80s go off.
You hear what?
M80s. They're, what was they called?
They're firecrackers.
Firecrackers.
They're very powerful. No, those are, Mr. Wallace got into a little M80 trouble at Arden Middle School when he was in 8th grade.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Talk
No,
about
tell
handing
us
out
the
Bibles.
story. No, tell us the
When
story.
you graduate.
No,
You have to tell the
you
story.
said
You
no.
initiated.
I hate when you do that, you've been doing that all week.
Yeah, that's how annoying.
I thought you don't listen to me.
Oh!
Oh!
You like
You
Apple?
like that? Wait,
You
you
like
like
fruit?
I
You
like
like
giving out food.
Come on.
Someone I know, not me,
Uh-huh.
got a bag of M80s, and these are listen guys, if you get a hold of any, don't. They're extremely powerful, they can injure you, they can kill you,
Yeah.
okay? They can injure you, they're very powerful. And they're really loud. And a lot of people in neighborhoods will mistake them for gunshots, they're that loud,
That's probably why
they're
people.
that powerful.
Oh, man.
So we had a class at Arden Middle School, Mr. Nakahara. Remember Mr. Nakahara? He was a shop teacher. He was this old Japanese guy who we love, like to this day. Leo, does Leo ever tell you stories about Mr. Nakahara's class and us in it? When I was in 8th grade, man, and here's the thing.
What did you do?
I have
before
so
all
much
that?
guilt. We torment, but we loved him, right? But we
So you
were
tormented him?
screw-ups, man. But we loved the guy. Later, I find out that during that time that we were in his class, his wife was dying of cancer. So my mom knew them. I didn't know my mom knew that. We were talking about Mr. Nagar. We were in high school. We're like sitting around talking one night. And she's like listening to us and said, "That was Mr. Nakahara's class?" We're like, "Yeah," and we're laughing about it. We're like, "Oh, he was a good guy though, he took it well." She goes, "That whole time he was dying of cancer," and we felt so bad.
You
So
know,
bad.
was it Mr. Longwell died in his class on his desk at Arden? So he wouldn't have been there when you were there. When I was there, I had the exact period, but then it was plant science. Then I changed to zoology. And like the
Mr.
next
Rothschiller.
week, Mr. Rothschiller. And then the next week, Mr. Longwell just died on his desk. He always used to go to sleep on his desk, and everybody would like talk to him to sleep. Well, he didn't wake up.
You know where I want to die? At the Rio. If I have to die at Rio, I want to die in the toilet.
Oh my God! They'll erect a statue for you.
I want to die on the toilet.
The
Why?
thinker.
I don't know, I want that, and I want them to have to come and take me out of there. My pants are on like an equal.
Really? They'll have to take down the whole
Right.
stall to get you out.
What the hell is that supposed to
Oh
be?
my god. No.
So
Chris.
anyway, I'll tell you one of the things, so the M80 came, we got into a lot of
Okay, come
trouble.
on.
We would light an M80 and throw it out the door. And then it would
Of the
just-
car?
No, of this class. We'd
Oh,
light it in
goodness.
class and throw it
Oh
out,
my goodness.
right?
Ah.
And so one time, Mr. Nakahara, he had an equipment shed that was off of the classroom, and there was a door. So imagine Mr. Cole's class, if you ever need some equipment, there might be a room with equipment in it. And if you shut the door, it had an eye lock, right? So like the door, there's one eye, and then it would close, and then you could put a lock there. Well, whenever he'd go in there, we'd shut the door and put scissors
Oh my
in
God,
the
you
eye
block him in
We'd
there?
lock him in, and he'd be banging on the door.
You're so mean.
I didn't do that. I was busy handing out Bibles
Yeah,
saying, "Stop!
yeah.
Saying, stop! This is so wrong."
That's.
Okay.
That sounds like you, Mr.
So we locked, and then we'd imitate him because
Don't
he'd
tell
go,
me you put an
"Okay,"
M80 in there.
and he'd always go, "Mr. Wallace, please let me." That's the only time it's me. And it's like it wasn't me. Like, okay, sometimes it was me, but not always, right? A lot of times it was Leo.
Oh!
He would do it. So one time we threw the M80 out. He was locked in, and as soon as he would get like, we would write all over the board. We'd write words like, we just come up with like, "Hey, what word do you know?" I don't know, like not the F word because that was too obvious. So one day someone was like, "Write the word uterus." okay. We wrote the word uterus, right? And then we'd close the screen so it'd be behind it so that he would be there. So he's in his room like, "Please let me out, class." All of a sudden, the vice principal, Mr. Perez,
Oh no.
he walks in, and we're all like, and he goes, "Where's your teacher?" It's quiet, and no one says anything. We're like, "We don't know." And all of a sudden, he goes, Okay, very funny class, please let me out. And Mr. Fred walks over, takes the scissors, and he's looking at us. And he goes, I want to know who did it. No one says anything, but everyone looks at me. I'm like, so I get taken out. But I didn't confess. I said, I don't know who threw the M80, but yeah, and I think what saved me, because I was the one who threw the M80, I think what saved me is I admitted to locking them in. I said, I don't know who threw that. I don't, we were just sitting there and then it happened. It was a miracle. Yeah, we got into a lot of trouble.
Talk about handing out Bibles.
No, I took the heat for everyone.
I know. Did
Did I tell you guys when I moved back to Sacramento, I was out walking one time with my daughter and my wife, I was married at the time, we're walking through our door, and I saw Mr. Nakamura, and I stopped and I talked to him, and I said, I just want to apologize for everything we did in your class. And he was he goes, oh, it's okay.
Yeah. It's raining.
Oh, now you don't want to
Can you get the umbrella out of my backpack, please?
go.
I don't
Man, I'm glad I did not reach in there and pull out something weird like a dead frog.
know.
Hold on. It's not closed. Alright. You're welcome.
Bye.
Humble as chivalry. Study your notes.
Why did you not do this?
You actually know your stuff. You do. Real quick, what's scarcity?
I don't know.